So I mean, like, I mean, it touches on two issues that I got to get more proficient in. So I know the first is the calendar because I think right now like we're on like the Gregorian calendar. You know what I mean? So I mean, but that kind of goes against the fact that the original calendar says that I think it's 364 and a quarter days,
Hmm.
but I think we rounded it to 365, and every 4 years we have the leap year because it's off.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And then they went like from the Julian calendar. I got to get it down, but they went from like the Julian. But right now we go through the Gregorian. I guess Christianity pushed that, so that's what was spread across the world, and everybody's just running off of that, even though it's off. You know what I mean? And then
Hmm.
then of course they have the daylight savings due to what I'm saying, like agriculture. What I'm saying, trying to get product out. But the Gregorian calendar is off.
Hmm.
Now the other point when you was talking about like the earth spinning faster,
Hmm.
and you was talking about I believe you were saying it's revolution around the sun,
Yeah, in its orbit. I'm thinking it's
its orbit.
around this orbit. Yeah, I think it's moving quicker than it is. Either that
Say it,
or another possibility
say
is
it,
we're getting
say
pulled
it.
into the fucking sun.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is look,
We're
because every
getting
time
pulled
I come
into the
across
fucking
this
sun.
scenario, though, every time I come across this scenario, and people be telling me about how orbit works, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I mean, just like everything that controls the Earth's weather, everything that controls it is based off of the sun, but mainly the moon. If the moon was
Mm,
any closer, shit would change. The tides would change. The weather, everything would
yeah,
change. You know what I mean? If it was any
yeah,
further, everything would change. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So, and I'm like, the only thing that could really like make the Earth spin fast like that, it has to be a larger mass, a larger
yeah,
gravitational pull that can make it
yeah.
happen. And I'm like, well, if the largest two magnets that we have in the solar system is, especially in reference to us, is the sun and then a possible black hole.
Hmm.
What makes you think that we aren't getting closer to the sun? Like, what keeps us in that exact diameter to where everything completely revolves around and doesn't get attracted to it? How
It's
perfect would that have to be?
it's possible that I mean it's not even a circle. How they're placing it is more in a obscure oval.
Exactly, exactly. Just like Haley's
Like how
comet.
it said so was it centrifugal force,
Hmm.
like how water goes down the drain is not fully in a circle
Right.
when you first initially drain because all that water is rushing and everything like that. So
At its
basically
finest
everything in
point,
that at its finest point it gets
it
there,
becomes, yeah,
but in the midst of it of like full chaos, it's
centrifugal
actually
force. Yeah, mixed
yeah,
energy, mixed. Yeah,
yeah,
it's playing off each other.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly until it balances out. But I want to minister that though. But like I said, this could be the chaotic time. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Possibly.
Cause they talking about like, I mean, like I know it gets to the fact when they talk about like Mars used to be the planet. You know what I'm saying? And like even if you talk about before the ancient times, you know what I'm saying? Like before the Shabaka stone and all that, like there's no real record of anything, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But even if you're talking about aliens, you still be talking about yourself because if Mars used to be inhabited by what I'm saying, humanoid creatures, it would be us.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
true
And
indeed.
that could be a last ditch effort in the same scenario. If everything is gradually pulling into the sun, there may only be 9 planets because there's only 9 planets left. Mars could have kept getting so close to the sun that it was getting so hot that you had to abandon the planet.
Hmm.
And if you talk about the distance away from the sun, Earth would have been the prime target to go to. at least for the time being. And like I said, it's not like you're going across the universe. You're going from Mars to Earth. I mean, you've been to the moon. Supposedly, you've been to Mars within what 500 years.
See, this is the thing that's killing me, right?
Hmm.
If that's the case,
Yeah, come
then
on, come on.
why is there no records
Hmm. But
of
see, there
any of
are.
this shit?
But okay, but like I said, there could be. You just don't have the understanding. It could
Okay,
be.
okay,
It could be.
okay, okay. Another ship, or let's say they portaled down, who knows? And
So
just
I
started procreating.
okay. I'm gonna play devil's advocate, right?
Please do,
Okay, I'll play devil's
because
advocate. So
because I can, yeah.
say it happened. Okay, so supposedly there are remains from 4 million years ago, right? Supposedly, right? So say it happened 4 million. No, no. Say it happened like 10 million years ago. We'll just double it. We'll say it happened 10 million years ago, right? What
Hmm.
era would this be, and what changed heavily around the world during this area? Like it could be the- embedded, and we just have no clue. Like just from the sheer, you saw the way the planets changed. It could strictly,
Hmm.
literally, gotten washed over.
You're right.
It's definitely possible.
You're right. But also,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? We would have been seeing it by now because the water levels have been lowering.
Right, but you gotta understand. I'm talking about the Earth's crust actually moving and like mountains are. You know how mountains are
Oh
created.
yeah, 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 yeah. The plates,
So
yeah.
yeah, so it could be underneath a continent. Literally, it could be
True, true. I
underneath
heard about
Europe.
that too. I heard there's a hidden cave and it runs into like 11 miles underneath the earth. That's
Mm,
what I heard. Yeah. I don't know
yeah,
how true that is, but
I
you
mean,
know.
I don't know about caves. I just feel like if you're putting two masses together, two continents together, if
Uh-huh.
you're separating two continents and squeezing two continents together, I believe you can definitely take down an entire civilization just in the movement of the earth because it's not, even if it doesn't crush it, it'll completely consume whatever it is and create a mountain in it and above it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I said, it could be there. We just have no fucking clue because it's underneath a mountain. You know what I mean? It's whatever land you're standing on. It wasn't that land, 10 million years ago.
I could dig it on that. But 10 million though?
I'm just, like I said, I'm just
I
throwing.
know it's
I just,
an exaggeration.
of course, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Highly exaggeration.
Because this is also
Hmm.
what I mean like I'm trying to understand.
Hmm.
I'm like not trying to understand, but like it got to put in the aspect of is that they were creatures out here bigger than, you know what I'm saying,
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
bigger than what they are right now.
yeah.
And just off of that,
Even the plant life, the wildlife was large, way larger than what it is right now.
is
It could support
yeah,
it.
you know what I mean. So I mean honestly, they really had to been sitting in the ivory tower kind of to prosper and everything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. See, I don't,
So it's
yeah.
like,
But see, that's the thing. I don't think they, if that was the case, I don't think they would came over here and prospered. You know what I mean?
I mean, like not
'Cause
prospered.
I think they was probably getting fucked up because like they wasn't from this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Ecosystem.
what
You know
I'm
what I mean?
saying.
I think
That's what I'm saying.
shit dwindled. They had
Cause
to
like
adjust
they probably sent like
generations.
recon, yeah, recon, like cats out to go check shit out, test shit and everything like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
because the
had
motherfuckers
to.
got murdered.
Yeah.
You
And
know
they
what
was
I'm
like, look,
saying?
hey, these are the options. Either you burn up or you make the shit work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
hey, look, look, this is what it is.
I mean, I could see that, but yo, that's a lot of
That nigga, it's
I'd
a
be a
shot in
lot
the
of
dark.
time.
It's a shot in the dark. It's gonna take several generations,
Hell yeah.
several millennia. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta, because you gotta learn everything. You gotta learn everything from Jump Street. You're alien, and you're trying to incubate into something that already is.
Hmm.
You're trying to evolve into the planet.
Hmm.
That shit gonna take a long time. Most of this shit out here don't kill you. You know what I mean? Because it ain't made for you. You trying to
Hmm.
adjust. That shit takes a long time, dog. A long
Hmm.
time.
That's
You
why it's funny that they bring out this terraforming shit in these movies, right? You know
mm,
what I'm saying? Really explaining, you know what I mean? Like especially in the Man of Steel joint. You know what I'm saying? They had to put one on each side and everything like that so they can go ahead and speed up the process.
mm.
You
Oh
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
So you could go ahead and create the environment that you want. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not gonna be sustainable. It's not gonna be sustainable. Yeah, you can't do that. You
Exactly.
can't do that. You're trying to
So
force evolution.
that's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm like, okay, now if we're speaking on the level of alien, now I'm also sitting up here thinking about advanced technology. You know what I'm saying?
You'd have to preserve something. You'd have to preserve a time capsule. You'd have to preserve because the amount of years it would take to terraform a planet that's able to sustain life is like millions of years.
Area
Who-
51 is a time capsule.
You said what?
Wouldn't Area 51 be a time capsule?
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Really?
I doubt it.
Shit, I believe it. I believe it could. It has the capabilities of being so. We wasn't playing. We sitting there talking. We actually having a nice little broadcast. Thought provoking broadcast. You know what I'm saying? Getting some thoughts out. Nah, he's just sitting over there listening, man. Let me find out, man. He the feds, man. No, I'm fucking with you. Uh, nah, we ain't hear shit. Oh shit, I be like that normally. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I normally get up. All right, yo, I'm out. Yeah, we know. Yeah, man, I'm out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
well, yeah, I was about to say, but yeah, shit, you know what I'm saying?
I gotta
Um,
delve into that. I
I
didn't
mean,
take.
I don't know what like, cause it had to be, this shit it gotta be big enough.
I don't see how could you. I want to see how could you sustain that for the amount of time it'll take. You know what I mean? Because you talk about millions of years to get it right.
Yep.
So
And you have to hide it.
Like even
Gotta hide it from the public because you don't want nobody else to find this motherfucker.
I say I don't that's even that's off. I don't I mean no I mean I think it's
You think it's bigger than that?
yeah I think it's got to be bigger than that.
I'm just saying, man, it's already in ground, right?
Yeah.
And you saying how we was talking earlier about being underneath a continent.
Mhm.
Now, let's bring up the fact of the Pangea map, right?
Mhm.
Pangean map.
Right.
Well, all the continents together.
Right.
Now,
It's the it's about Atlantis type shit.
yeah.
Okay.
Now, if I can recall correctly, looking at that particular map, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
You know. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
It could like how it's laying, like how it's
Of
placed
course.
and shit.
Of course. Yeah. I mean,
I mean,
it's the most logical.
possibility,
Yeah, it's the most logical thing.
possibility, maybe. I don't know. I mean, but I haven't really gotten that far,
Right. I yeah, because
gotten that
I got
far
more work.
into.
I got more work before I even try to delve into that. But yeah, it's in the back of my mind.
Yeah, but but now since that we're here,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Since that we're like actually talking about this topic because yeah, yeah, I
Big
mean, but
Bang.
back to the original, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe the Earth is moving quicker, or or we change the trajectory. Let me say it like that.
Right. I can see that. I can definitely see that. Because I mean, you got to think even in the same aspect, if you know what I'm saying, if that is the case, and if it has to do with attraction, I don't see much difference between the actual Earth in itself and the distance between the moon. Because you have
Hmm.
a greater mass and then you have a weaker mass for whatever reason. If the mass of the Earth changes and it starts getting faster, that means it creates more gravity, which means it's going to start pulling the moon into the. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm. Or how about this right here? You know what I'm saying? Is it possible? Nah, because that motherfucker would have pulled that motherfucker moon unless it's back further. It's back further than what it is, further than the moon. I don't know how far black hole got to be the distance. I don't know like how far one got to be and for it to interact with it. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh shit! It just depends on the size, the size, the
Exactly.
density, because that's the the density is the gravitational pull. It runs,
Yeah.
yeah. It the bigger the collapse, like I've seen one where two black holes, like one large and one smaller, they just got in the same area that just like you said, centrifugal force,
Yeah.
and then they finally fucking combine. Like yeah, there's I think there's a you could view two black holes that are still like doing that same shit. All right, baby.
Mm.
You know what I mean? But I forgot what it's called, but it looks like a star with like a white stream through it.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I seen that.
yeah,
Oh,
that shit right
seen
there,
something of it. Yeah.
that shit right there, you talking about power? Like when I yeah, universal power. Like I'm trying to figure out something bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Like two black holes fucking colliding, putting out energy. I don't know, because you talk about time, space and time,
Yeah.
like warp. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
shit.
Totally different
Yeah,
reality.
yeah, that'll change. That could change everything.
So
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I
are
was
we
like,
worried
yeah.
about the sun or are we worried about that?
Well, I mean, that could take, like I said, that could take a while. That shit right
I
there could,
understand that.
you know what I mean?
Both of them seem like it took in its great sweet time. That's what
Yeah,
I'm really
yeah.
saying.
I feel you.
That's what I'm really saying. And like it's
Because
like,
time is relative. When time that we I mean we're the only thing that time matters to. Time doesn't.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
we're here
yeah.
for, even though it's a long time to us, we're here for a blink of it. You know what I mean? We're a blip of it.
I
So,
feel you.
you know what I mean? We're a blip. Like I said, it's trying to see, trying to experience, but you can't do it like this. You can't do it like this. Not how we live in this life. You can't do it like this. We about to experiment with
Hmm.
ourselves and the planet. You trying to be
Yeah,
you trying to be intellectual. You can't do it like this. You trying to you can't even save yourself like this. What are you doing? That's what the ancestors are saying. That's what the gods would be saying. Nigga, what are you doing? You can't even do the basics.
true. But
You
then
can't.
again, we was born in an era that the basics was already on their way out.
I feel you, but again, it, it's for the survival of everything. If you hold anything dear, anything living dear, you got to do it. You have to. It's your job. It's been you a living being. You above all else. It's your job to protect all other living beings.
Yeah,
This is supposed. This is in the universe. This shit here is heaven.
yeah.
This is like, and if there was another entity out there, as I'm sure there is, that saw this and was like, "What? This would be paradise."
Hmm.
And they would see what you're doing to the planet and living things. They would slaughter you. I
Yeah,
would.
I
I
would
would
too.
like this is a virus. It's eating itself out of house and home. It's destroying its own environment. The thing that sustains it, it's destroying it. That's how I know we way off. And like when Dr. Clark be talking about, you know what I'm saying, like you once you eliminate a person's right to lead,
Hmm.
what else is there to talk about?
Exactly. Exactly. Just like when you take away somebody's choice.
Yeah,
it's just
it's
the
great.
same
Yeah,
thing. Like oh, so now I have to become this. I have to alter myself. I feel you.
yeah. But even like I said, but even on the other end, you know what I'm saying? Like when once you put realize that somebody is unworthy to lead, like these motherfuckers are unworthy, absolute to rule this planet. They are unworthy to rule this planet
Hmm.
because they ain't done shit to build it. All they have done is taken, destroyed, and used it for its resources. That's it. They haven't put anything back into the planet. They haven't helped the planet at all.
Okay, so now we're still talking about the same
Yeah, mm-mm.
the 10 million year travelers and shit, right? That's who
Yeah,
people we're talking
yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah.
Now, let's say that these motherfuckers escape their escape with their lives on some other shit.
Mm,
Maybe it was an invasion, and they just came to this planet and was like, "Yo, we lost them.
mm,
Let's go ahead and switch up, do something different,
mm.
cause we was living kind of crazy."
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
That's how they found us in the first place.
right.
You know.
Kind of like some coming to America shit.
Hmm.
Got you, got you.
But
Oh, true that.
but either way, this is their demise anyway because
It doesn't matter.
they cheated the pattern.
Right. They didn't have the spirit. They lost the spirit.
Yeah.
They don't know. They never had the spirit. That's what they say. They never had the spirit. Political purposes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They cheated the pattern. That karma gonna come back either way.
Right.
And this is possibly the karma.
Got you. I mean, shit, that's what karma is.
Either way, yeah, something is definitely off.
Yeah.
Something is off.
You know it. You know it.
I don't know what it is. Can't put my finger on it.
So we gonna figure that shit out.
I don't know what you think though.
I mean, I think a few things. You know what I'm saying? I think a few things.
Well, shit. So
So like strictly out the gate, it's just all like this. I think what's missing, of course, is the spiritual aspect. You know what I'm saying? Being
mm,
relative, especially being relative to the planet. I mean, everything we talk about, everything we go through, can be managed. It can be done. It's our responsibility to take care of it. It's just not being done. But all that aside,
okay, yeah,
aside from
I
being
feel what you're saying. Yeah.
aside from being human beings, nigga, we all should have the same motherfucking goal, and that is to survive, nigga. We shouldn't even be living right now. We shouldn't be if it wasn't for innovation and technology. Fucking five
Mm,
digits, just having fucking 5 digits. If not, nigga, everything would feast on us. Everything,
mm,
everything. We
mm.
have to, we have to. You know what I'm saying? So if you're trying to compete, or even if you are competing and excelling, the one thing you should try to do is at least try to
Is to
maintain your position in nature.
yeah, I
Maintain,
feel you.
maintain, maintain what is sustaining you. You understand how it works. Maintain what is sustaining you. I mean, you did it before. Why not do it again? You're just exploiting the energy. You're killing the only thing that is sustaining you. Not only knowing that, being in a position knowing that it's killing everything else off, and it's like, all right, whatever, fuck it. That's just dereliction of duty, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the opposition to life itself. You're just here to destroy. You're not even maintaining your own life. You see what I'm saying? You're not even maintaining your own existence and like what the fuck is up? Why are you making all this money for legacy and shit when there's nothing to do with it? It all perishes. It all goes into the fire when it's done. It all goes into the fire because you're not trying to maintain anything. You're just trying to consume until there's nothing else left at everybody's expense. You don't even get to enjoy it because you gone too. That's lunacy. That's crazy. That's satanic. You see what I'm saying?
Of course, of
That's the
course.
that's the craziest part. Like it's bigger than the shit that we're talking about. You know what I mean? Like even the money, like it's bigger than all that. That's the crazy part. It's bigger than all that. But you ain't gonna have shit to pass it to if you kill everything around you. If you kill all of nature, all the nature keeps this shit going. The interaction between these different animals and insects and seasons and all this
The
shit, it took millions of years to get this shit just right so that it sustains life. And you're
the
destroying everything. That's the
because they
setback.
because they're sitting there believing that technology is going to save their asses this time.
That is stupid.
Uh,
That is stupid.
these
That is
motherfuckers are banking on
stupid.
it. That's why they keep doing what they do, man.
But that's alien to the environment. You can't create an environment out of nothing just because you have DNA. You broke the harmony. It's a harmony. It is a harmony. Just because you throw in bullshit aspects, you're putting in something synthetic from something that was natural. You,
Come
you
on,
see what I'm
they keep
saying?
they just trying to keep the human they trying to keep the human being dumb and numb because honestly, if they really seen what in the hell they been fucking with, you know what I mean, they wouldn't be so
They'll
they
fucking
they,
they'll
they
have a
wouldn't
they'll
be
have a breakdown. They'll
exactly.
have a mental breakdown.
Hmm.
They'll have a mental like, wait a minute, what? Like, yeah, even in
Hmm.
the last 50 years, you know what I mean? Like, it's bigger. Like like when people talk about like the ecosystem and the like that. Yeah, yo, that shit that shit matters. It definitely matters. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And they talking about population is the problem. It ain't population that's the problem.
You see how real this shit up, baby?
It's the demand. It's the demand. What you feel like is lifestyle, the
Mm.
currency.
Yeah, so you see how real it looks? Shit crazy, huh?
All right, let's see.